Welcome everyone joining us today on Facebook or on our YouTube channel, wherever you find us. It's good to have you here on this Monday. We're going to wait in a couple minutes for everyone joining us on Zoom to do so. In the meantime, you know what to do. Okay, so if you haven't already, find a comfortable sitting position and close your eyes. And gently bring the flashlight of awareness away from the thoughts and the mind and onto the breath. And simply watching the body breathing in and out. And taking these first couple minutes to deeply relax, using the out breath for a deeper letting go, for a deeper surrender into the moment. Every time we observe the body exhaling, to mindfully release any tension anywhere, and especially around the belly and the muscles of the face. Every out breath, letting go a little more, letting be, surrendering a little more into here and now. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just being, just breathing, and simply being here. It's just as simple as that. Mindfully watching this breath as it comes in, this breath as it goes out. As of today, we have entered into our second week of our counting the Omer, the 7 weeks of counting the Omer between the second night of Passover and Shavuot. So I'd like to begin today marking this day, counting this day, making this day count. So it's no longer the 7th day of the Omer, but it's not yet the 9th. I do this little gymnastic every time because you can't say what day it is before you say the blessing. So I'm not telling you. ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו על ספירת העומר. Blessed One, blessed presence, you are the emptiness, the nothingness, the void, the unfathomable openness that manifests as everything, everyone, everywhere, every when. You are the source and the expression of all that is. You remind us of our holiness, our sacredness, each of us, and give us path to practice remembering, as you have given us this path of counting the days of Omer. Today is the 8th day, comprising 1 week and 1 day of the Omer. Amen. And with that, we enter more deeply into sacred space by inviting energies of wholeness, harmony and peace around us and within us, energies of shalom. And at the end of the chant, we find the breath again. The natural flow of the body breathing. We never try to impose upon the body any specific way that we think it should be breathing, or whatever image we have of someone meditating and what kind of breathing they should have. None of it, none of it. Just observing the breath of your body as it is, as your body needs to breathe. It was doing that very well without us being around. It does that whether we pay attention or not, whether we are awake or asleep. Breathing doesn't require us. It just happens. So just observe it. Just observe. And if your breath is long and deep, it is long and deep. If it is short and shallow, it is short and shallow. If it is anything in between, it is anything in between. Makes no difference. No version is better than another version. No way is better than another way of breathing. All we are required to do is observe. The Sephirah of this week, as we count the Omer, is the Sephirah, the energy center of Gevurah, also known as Din. Gevurah means strength and courage, and Din means discernment. Judging as in discerning. We're going to use Gevurah strength this week in our practicing our observing steadfast the breath, the neshima in Hebrew. And we're going to do just one mantra for the entire week this week. My favorite mantra. The one that is with me. And hopefully you'll carry it with you as well. Strengthening our practice. This is Gevurah this week. We strengthen our practice. We're going to be focusing completely on the breath, observing the sensations of the breath as it comes in through the nostrils, touches the walls of the nostrils, as it goes out through the nostrils, touching the walls as well on its way out. Cool and refreshing coming in, warm and healing going out. Nothing but breath this week. Only breath this week. Strength in our practice, steadfastness in our approach. We breathe in and we notice the breath from its very beginning to its very end. And then when we exhale, we notice the breath from the very beginning until the very end. And as we relax more and more deeply with each out-breath, perhaps we begin to notice a little gap, a little spaciousness at the end of the out-breath. Just a little pause. The body pauses for just a moment, a second or two, maybe three, before it inhales again. There is this space As we relax even more, the space might increase because the body doesn't have an immediate need to breathe in again. It can rest a little bit before it needs to breathe in again. And it could be just a second or two. Notice if we relax completely, maybe that will go to 3 or 4 or 5, 10 seconds, who knows. It is not a competition. Whatever your body does is exactly what your body needs, so just observe. Just observe. Again, we don't manipulate anything. We don't coerce the body into breathing a certain way. We don't try to control. Nothing, none of that, none of that. We just observe. Relax. And in that gap, short or longer, whatever it is, at the end of the out-breath, we say to ourselves, Hineni, Hineni, I am here. I have observed the body breathing in. I have observed the body breathing out without any distraction. And so at the end of this out-breath, like a little pat in my back, I pat myself on the back and I say, I am here. Hineni. I was here completely present, watching the body breathing in. I was here completely present, watching the body breathing out. And so I pat myself in the back and say, Hineni, I am here. I am here in this moment. I am present. I am not lost in my thoughts. I am not gone. I am not telling stories, having a running commentary on anything. I am just completely, fully with the breath. Gevurah, strengthening my practice, being strong, steadfast in my observing. I don't let myself be disturbed, distracted. I stay with the breath. Every sensation of the breath coming in, I observe, I observe, I observe. Going out, going out, going out, I observe, I observe, I observe. Hineni, I am here. Again, breathing in, I observe him coming in, I observe, I observe. Again, coming out, I observe, coming out, sensations, sensations. At the end of the out-breath, the little gap, completely relaxed, completely surrendered. Hineni, I am here. And of course, we're going to get distracted. Of course, the itching and the shifting in our seat and the discomfort and the mind and the stories and the commentaries are going to pop up. There's nothing we can do about it. That's what happens. But we pull ourselves away from the distractions, from the body calling us, the mind churning, and we come back to the breath. Observing the body breathing in, coming in, noticing, exhaling, noticing. Hineni, I am here. And we might get distracted 1,000 times, but we'll come back 1,001 times without ever beating ourselves up, without ever despairing. This is practice. Be strong. Be steadfast. Relax and observe. Hineni, I am here. And we gently let go of our practice. Gently transition out of our meditation, taking perhaps a couple of deeper breaths and stretching the body if we feel the need to do so. As always, I invite you to find your hineni from time to time during the day. We'll keep on practicing the rest of the week, but meditation never ends after the Shalom chant, it just begins. So take your hineni with you and see what happens. But for now, we'll close with a threefold Shalom chant dedicating our practice to all beings. Kol bnei Adam arevim ze beze. All of humanity is interconnected. What we do here impacts the entire tapestry of life. And so we share Shalom with all beings, that all beings might find a little bit more wholeness, harmony and peace within and without. Modani, thank you.
Modani, thank you.
Thank you.
Modani, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Adani, thank you.
Dani, thank you.
Dani, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Modani.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Take care.